Have you ever wanted to see a 300-pound man grapple with a 150-pound man? If you have, that means two things. One, I don't want to see your search history, and two, I may have a video that works just for you. Today I'm rolling with Anthony, the Goliath. The match begins like normal as always. We start off with the fist bump, and then I use my massive IQ of 20 points to go under this 300-pound behemoth. I immediately look for half guard and a collar grip because there's no way I was going to have him in my full guard and leaning all of his pressure on my legs for that long. We shuffle back and forth in this position while I look for a cross collar choke, because what better choke could there be than something that pulls all of his weight on top of me while he tries to pass my guard. Luckily for the viewers, I use the magic of editing, so I'm able to skip all these parts where I'm stuck on bottom. I work up and push him down while maintaining collar grip, so I'm able to pass his guard immediately and go straight into knee mount. The beautiful part about being the smaller guy on top of a bigger opponent is that you're able to float on top of them and maintain the position. This is what you see I'm doing here with my bonus head control, and I'm also attacking his feet or looking for a front head position. Since I have this chin strap, I know his hand is going to be occupied defending the choke. This allows me to spin behind him where I can start to work my back control. I start pulling his left lapel down so I'm able to get my choking hand in there and look for a bow and arrow choke. This is a pretty difficult choke when they're this much larger than you because you have to be able to pull them on top. We roll out of the frame for a second where we go into side control, but I'm able to retain his back and then put my hook in and start working the bow and arrow choke again. He starts trying to hip bump me so he can shake me off of him, but when you have hips like these, they don't lie, and I'm not able to be thrown off of his back. Now what I like to do when I'm trying to finish the bow and arrow on a larger opponent is I try and sit behind them so I don't have to try and roll over to their side. This lets me get a better crank on them and I can pull until they're able to tap out. Now wait, if you enjoyed the video, then hit like and subscribe, or I will bow and arrow you too. We get back into the roll, and once again I display my immense IQ by going on bottom of him. I needed to give him a little bit of a handicap since I already tapped him and I am the black belt and he's the blue belt. I start trying to shove him so I'm able to take his back, and it works flawlessly. From here I'm going to try and work the same thing as I did before. I'm looking for his collars and I'm trying to look for a bow and arrow choke. You can see here that thanks to my size I'm a lot smaller but also faster than him. Because of this, I move around him instead of fighting him head on. If I were to fight him head on, none of these positions will work. I take his back and I start working towards the bow and arrow and falling on one side again. This allows me to set up the choke and get another easy tap. Now Anthony believes in third time's the charm, so he goes on top of me again and he tries to work his magic. This time I was a little bit tired from all the pushing and whatnot, so I had to be a little bit more conservative. I still try and get to his back, but everything takes a lot more effort when you have to push that much weight. I start looking for an underhook on his left arm so I can go for my sushi gacy sweep. This sweep seems to work on everybody in the gym. However, like I said, I was tired and his size was helping him so he could push the arm through so I wouldn't be able to sweep him. While I am on bottom here, I can't move as much because Anthony is keeping good hip pressure against me. I keep trying to look for something until I'm able to get him with an omoplata sweep and get back on top. From here, the bell rings and the roll is over. I'd say I did pretty well against the 300-pound Goliath. Now if you enjoyed the video and want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell, and like the video. Thanks for watching. Hope everyone enjoyed.